Live from WTVO 17 and your home team, Eyewitness News at 5 starts now.
Good evening, I'm Hannah Zettl. Thanks for joining us tonight. Gunshots ring out on Rockford's north side this afternoon. It happened around 12:30 on Auburn Street near North Winnebago Street. Rockford police say 2 cars were shooting firearms at one another, but officials say no one was hurt. The investigation caused a traffic delay in that area for some time. Anyone with information on the shooting is urged to call police. Vacant and abandoned homes can cause a number of concerns for communities, from creating fire hazards to draining tax dollars. That's why some cities choose to revamp these properties as land banks. And as our Michelle Rave reports, the Forest City is giving it a try.
We're targeting properties that have not paid taxes in a while and have been abandoned.
Rockford's Region 1 Planning Council is selling its very first land bank property. It's located on South 2nd Street, just a couple blocks from East State Street downtown.
What the land bank does is it saves that home, finds a new investor, finds a new owner, and works out those taxes so that a new owner doesn't have that burden coming in.
Joseph Daling has lived in Haight Village for over 40 years and says it's something exciting for his community.
I think that the land bank is an excellent idea because periodically people get properties and can't maintain them and walk away from them.
I've never really ever seen anybody in there. It's been boarded up for at least 3 years.
While 6-year resident Amanda Ackerman says it's a step in the right direction. She believes there's more work to be done.
If you want to keep it as abandoned, I don't see it anything other than an eyesore. But then again, there's a lot of eyesores. So there's that one, there's the church that's vacant. You've got another church that kind of semi-vacant. So if you're going to take care of one, take care of them all.
People can start bidding for the house now. At this time, there's no minimum bid. The owner will be selected based on their proposal for the property. Executive Director of Region 1, Michael Dunn Jr. says he's optimistic about the property's future.
It's got tons of potential. It can be saved from demolition, and with a small investment from the state of Illinois, we believe we're going to be able to put it back into private sector hands and have it paying property taxes again. And then when it does that, it's going to raise the property values all around it.
Bidding ends August 7th. Dunn Jr. says this is a great start in acquiring even more properties in the future.
We believe that we'll easily get to a dozen properties in the first year of the land bank, with a hope to scale up quite a bit in year 2 and year 3.
Well, I'd like to see some of those vacant houses filled with people and continue to attract people who want to live here, who want to make an investment, and who have the resources to fix up these old resources or the skills to fix up these houses.
In Rockford, for your home team, I'm Michelle Rave.
The Lee County Health Department is reporting 8 positive COVID-19 cases stemming from a developmental center. Health officials say the positive patients are employees or residents of the Jack Mabley Developmental Center in Dixon. All residents of the congregate living house were tested yesterday after one employee was diagnosed. One additional Lee County resident also tested positive Saturday, bringing the county total to 143 cases, including 1 death. The number of positive coronavirus cases in Illinois inches toward 182,000. That's after 1,467 new cases are confirmed today, including 14 additional deaths. This brings the state case total to 181,943 cases, with 7,517 lives lost. State health officials say the Illinois positivity rate now stands at 3.9%. Overnight, 1,407 people were hospitalized with COVID-19. Winnebago County health officials will provide a coronavirus update tomorrow. Mobile testing sites in Winnebago County are extended by another week. The pop-up centers are spread across the county and are free to all Illinois residents. Tomorrow's location is the Buckby Apartments on Harrison Avenue in Rockford. Testing runs from 9 to 5. Community testing locations are also available at the UIC Health Sciences campus and Auburn High School on weekdays. You can find those hours on our website, mystateline.com. A Rockford nonprofit's annual summer tradition wraps up after a successful weekend. Rockford area Habitat for Humanity homeowners living in the Beverly Park neighborhood hosted a community garage sale. It's the 4th year of the event, which brings neighbors together while earning extra income. Participants say the sale is a great way to pay it forward around the block.
This is your way of being able to help. You get to give something of yourself that you no longer have, things that you have in abundance. Go ahead and give it out there for someone else to be able to have as a treasure.
Rockford Area Habitat for Humanity has built over 70 homes in the Beverly Park neighborhood.
Now your first warm weather forecast with meteorologist Kevin Doom.
We've had scattered showers and even a few thunderstorms move over much of the state line ever since earlier on this afternoon. Now the western portions of the state line are seeing a little bit of a break from the rain, still seeing some showers east of I-39. All these showers are a result of this storm system, particularly this front that we're seeing here that moved across the state line earlier on today. Now this was a cold front, but now it's a stationary front, which basically means that this front is now moving slower than 5 knots, or this front is just moving very slow as it moves across northern Illinois here, which means it's throwing even more rain up across the upper Midwest. And we are seeing more rain now starting to come down from the north. So we're going to hang on to a good chance for some scattered showers through the rest of the evening. Now through the overnight hours of tonight, this rain will likely break up quite a bit, but we could still see some rain as we head on through the overnight hours. This rain will even last into tomorrow, lasting through the morning and into tomorrow afternoon. But hopefully by mid-afternoon, most of this rain should be cleared away, and then we should be dry for the latter half of your Monday. A lot of this cloud cover is going to clear up pretty nicely through the overnight hours between Monday and Tuesday. That's going to result in a dry and sunny Tuesday ahead. Here's a live look over the Poplar Grove Airport using a Mercy L SkyTrack, where we're still seeing some mostly cloudy skies overhead, but some good amount of blue sky is starting to peek through some of these clouds here. We did reach the 80s across most of the area for a very brief time earlier this afternoon. That was before that front moved over, and now our temperatures are much cooler, down to the 70s across the board here. We're at 76 degrees currently in Rockford, whereas it's 77 in Janesville, 73 in Freeport, whereas they were in the mid-60s just a few hours ago, and 73 for a current temperature up in Monroe. And these cooler temperatures are going to stick with us for quite a while, especially after this front moves through. Temperatures are really going to take a hit starting tomorrow, and it's going to remain cool for the next week or so. But overall, looking ahead for this entire month, temperatures are forecast to be near normal here in the state line. The same goes for precipitation. After seeing a fairly dry July, our precipitation forecast looks to be near normal for the month of August. And if you're wondering what normal is, well, that means high temperatures roughly in the low 80s, low temperatures in the low 60s, and rainfall around 4.5 inches, all of which we're expecting near normal, or what we call equal chances, basically just meaning an equal chance for below normal or above normal temperatures or precipitation for the month of August. Tonight, temperatures will drop into the lower 60s with a good chance for some scattered showers lasting through the overnight hours and into tomorrow. You can see our temperatures really taking a hit tomorrow to kick off our work week. Temperatures remaining in the lower 70s. Wouldn't be surprised if a few isolated areas fail to escape the 60s for our Monday. And temperatures do slowly warm through this week. Following tomorrow's chances for rain, most of this upcoming week should be dry. We should be back on the warmer side of normal by the weekend, but that comes with a good chance for a few scattered showers and thunderstorms to end your week and to kick off your weekend.
Now, the Napleton Sports Desk with Samantha Rivera.
Well, Rockford's biggest golf tournaments wrapped up today, the Greater Rockford Men's and Women's Golf Classic. Would 2 veteran golfers add to their impressive championship totals, or would some young golfers rise up to claim their first championships? We head out to the Aldine Golf Club and we start with the women. It was the 2-time champion Hee Chung Dolphinmeyer who matched up against Rochelle High School senior Megan Tirvong. Tirvong tries a long birdie putt on the 10th hole. She leaves it a bit short, but she still won the hole to go 2 up. On the 14th hole, Tirvong with a longer putt from just off the green for birdie. She again leaves it just short. She then tapped in for par to win the hole. She led 3 up. And Tirvong could have wrapped it up on the 16th hole, but she misses the easy putt. And so we go to 17, where Dolphinmeyer slices her tee shot out of play into the trees on the left. And Tirvong had it easy after that. The 17-year-old high school senior takes the match 2 up for her first Rockford Classic championship. That continues a trend of high school seniors winning this event.
There have been a couple seniors in the past that have won, and I too look up to those ladies, Natalie Hooper and Caitlin Silent as well. So I feel like I'm kind of following in their footsteps. It's just an honor to represent the ladies here and play with Hee Chung.
And on the men's side, Marcus James Smith is your champion. We will have highlights of how it happened later tonight. Here's Marcus discussing how he kept his composure throughout that playoff. Oh, just kidding. We'll have that later tonight. On to baseball. The Cubs taking on the Pirates in their 3-game series. Scoreless in the top of the first. Kevin Newman with the solo home run to left. Pirates take the early 1-0 lead. And we go to the bottom of the 5th. Same score. Kyle Schwarber doubles to deep center. Wilson Contreras scores, and it is all tied up at 1. And in the bottom of the 9th, the score has not changed. They are still tied at 1. White Sox also trying to sweep the Royals on the road in their 3-game series. Top of the second, Eloy Jimenez lines it off the foot off Jacob Junis. It deflects on the fly to Michael Franco, who throws to first for the double play. The ball never hits the ground. Bottom of the 5th, Chicago led 2-1. Nicky Lopez doubles to the opposite field off Dylan Cease. Michael Franco scores, and the game is tied up at 2. Go to the top of the 7th now. Same score. Jose Abreu singles up the middle off Greg Holland. Nick Madrigal scores. The White Sox retake the lead 3-2. Later, White Sox led 4-2. Nicky Delmonico lines a single off Holland. 2-run score. Chicago goes on to win 9-2.
The scattered showers that we've seen for much of the day is going to lighten up as we make our way through the evening and through the overnight hours. Still could see a few rain showers, though, through the night. But then into tomorrow, we'll see more rain to kick off our work week before temperatures cool off into the lower 70s, back in the 80s by the weekend.
That's all we've got for you. Be sure to wash your hands. We'll see you back here at 10.